Hi, today I want to give you a sneak peek of the SimplePractice client portal from the client's perspective. I'm going to represent you with your SimplePractice account, and we'll show you what our sample client Jamie sees on her laptop or phone. Whether you just started with SimplePractice and haven't had time to set it up yet, or you're coming from pen and paper and are a little apprehensive about this whole online thing, this video will give you a brief overview to decide if it's right for you. So first, let's take a step back. What is the client portal? From the client's perspective, it's just like your bank account website, where you log in with a secure link and are able to read messages, check your balance, and pay your bills. It's a professional-looking self-serve website so your client can manage their care. From your perspective, it's a secure way to communicate with your clients and collect information without relying on email or less secure methods. This is one of the top benefits you get with using a modern EHR like SimplePractice, and you don't even need to have a website to use it. So to inspire you a little bit more, here's one of our customers, Pamela Sirachi, on why she uses the client portal.
My clients love it, and it looks to them like I really have a professional business. And that professional presentation is really, really important. And I want you to think about if you went to a doctor and they went, yeah, we'll figure it out when you get here. You'd kind of wonder about that. But if they said, okay, we're all set, so you have an appointment on Tuesday at 2, I'm sending your things right now. Please open that email, set up your portal, fill out your forms, and I will see you Tuesday. That looks and sounds better, more prepared. You will be more prepared, and they feel like they're in good hands. So I really encourage people, and I consult with a lot of therapists. I mentor a lot of therapists, and that's where I start. This is a profession. We need to present it as such.
Today we'll show you the 5 features of the client portal that you can choose to use: online intake forms, online booking, online payments, secure messenger, and file sharing. You are in control of what features are included in your client portal, and it doesn't have to be all about getting new clients or growing your practice. If you don't want to grow your practice, these tools can still save you time. So let's get started with online intake forms. We call it paperless intakes because instead of a printed form on a clipboard, your clients can complete and sign paperwork in an online form before their appointment. This way you can be more prepared for the appointment and give your client a more thoughtful first impression. Here's an example of sharing intake documents with our sample client, Jamie Appleseed. I can select my client, Jamie, go to Share. I'm going to share a consent form, an intake form, and a demographics form. Click and customize my email a little bit, then share and send. Now let's check on the client experience. Jamie gets an email welcoming her to the client portal. She logs in and sees my welcome message. Then she can sign the consent form with the click of a button. Next, the demographics form appears, allowing her to add additional details, emergency contact, and even insurance info if you need it. And then she can fill out my intake form. This gives her time to gather info and think about her answers. When she completes her paperwork, I get a notification, and back in my account, I can see that her client profile has been updated with the demographics info. And the signed consent form and intake form appears here as a PDF in her stored files. So that's paperless intakes, and obviously you could use this to share forms on a weekly basis with your clients. Or if you're in the situation that you need to send an additional form, like a telehealth consent form, this is a great way to send that. Alright, next let's talk about online booking and scheduling. This is giving your clients the ability to request appointment times based on your availability. You're in control to set the windows where you want to offer appointment slots, and when the requests come in, you can accept or decline them. Here's how it works. So my client logs into their client portal and looks at the Appointments tab. They can see all of their current appointments that are scheduled, and they can select Request Now. They choose what kind of session they want, and then they choose the location. And now it's looking at the availability on my calendar and presenting them with options. They choose a time that works well for them. This sends me an appointment request, so back in my account, I get this little notification next to the calendar. I can choose Accept or Decline. If I click Decline, it sends them a message asking to book a different slot. I accept, and it brings up an automatic message in case I want to send them any additional details. Back in my client's account, they get a confirmation email. But let's say something comes up for them, and now they can no longer make it. Rather than having to call or email me to cancel, they can log in and click Cancel, then choose a different appointment time that works for them. The appointment slot is immediately back on my calendar for others to book. And of course, you can configure your late cancel settings to fit your practice policies. The next feature is online payments. This is our integrated credit card processing system, so that once I send an invoice to my client, they can look in their Billing and Payments tab to see the invoice, then click Pay Now and enter their credit card information. Your client can also check the box to save their credit card on file for future use. This makes it so much easier for your client to pay their bills, and that means that you get paid faster, and that's a good thing. Now let's dive into file sharing. Let's say you have a document that you commonly share with your clients, like this PDF on how to use telehealth for clients. I'll upload and store it in my library of documents. Then I can easily share it with Jamie just by clicking the Share button and selecting the file. She can see it in the Documents section on her client portal. You can also grant your client the ability to share files with you in the lower part of the Documents section. Once you give them permission, they can upload files like PDFs, Word docs, JPEG picture files, MP3 audio files, and more. After your client uploads a document, then you can easily access it from the client's overview page, like this. Last but not least, I want to show you Secure Messenger. It makes communicating with your clients easy with a chat window type interface. I'll type a quick reminder to Jamie, send it. Now she gets an email to check her messages in the client portal, where she can respond. So the advantage here is that this is HIPAA compliant and all of your communication is in one place. You can use Secure Messenger from your desktop or even from your mobile phone with the SimplePractice mobile app. So that's it. I'm really excited to get the client portal working for you because it saves time and it makes the client experience so much better. To get started setting it up, click below for a step-by-step video guide or visit simplepractice.com/classes to attend a live class led by our customer success team. Thanks for watching.